Hey guys, my name's Alex. Today we'll be making a grenade, but a proper one. If you're hiding behind an obstacle, you won't get damaged. The closer you are to the grenade, you will get higher damage. It will cause you to get pushed, and also send you into Ragdoll when your character hits 0 health. Let's get started. We'll get a blueprint class, and we'll choose actor. We'll call it BP grenade. We'll go inside. Let's get a static mesh. Nice. And make this the root of the actor. Just drag it onto the scene. For the static mesh, I'll choose a capsule and I'll set this transform to 0.3. As for the material, just to look more like a grenade, we'll choose a metal material. Compile. Next, let's head to our third person character, or your character in general, and ensure that the capsule component, it has the collision set to visibility blocked. And we'll need to go custom, and we'll enable visibility blocked. Yes, perfect. Now in our character, we'll need to add a scene. Go to the components and press on add, search scene, and we'll take this one, the simple one. Now we have it here, just move it in front, outside of your capsule box, and that's good. We'll call this the grenade spawn location. Compile. Now we'll press G to spawn and throw our grenade, so we'll get G key. We'll do spawn actor from class. Let's split the spawn transform, right click and then press on split pins. We'll get our scene that we created called grenade spawn location, and we'll get world location, plug that to transform location. And then we want the grenade to be thrown in the direction we're looking. So we'll get our camera, we'll get world rotation, and we'll plug it into the transform rotation. We'll select our BP grenade that we created earlier and make sure that the collision is set to always spawn ignore collision. You can change that later if it's not up to your preference. Now that's done, let's go back to our grenade and we'll need to enable physics. So select your grenade, let's rename this to grenade. Let's find simulate physics in our grenade static mesh, and here it is enabled. And we'll also add a projectile movement, and we'll set the initial and max speed to like 1000. Now let's see if that works. Alright, I will press G. Our grenade came out and it's quite huge, but it's working. We're spawning grenades, though they're not doing anything yet, right? This is a bit big. I'll make it just a bit smaller, 0.1. And let's also set the lifespan to a value, so the grenade self-destructs after it finishes its job, 0.8. Now that we have a way to spawn our grenades, let's begin working on the grenade logic. We'll start with a delay, which will be our time to explosion from when we throw it from our hands. We'll go for like 0.6. We'll spawn an emitter and we'll get actor location, and this is where the emitter will spawn, and we'll just get the explosion. I will set the size to like 3. Now in the next step, we'll get multi-sphere trace by channel, which we'll use to find if the character is within the radius of the explosion and find its location also. So we'll again get actor location, and we'll plug this in both start and end, and we'll make the radius like 400. This is the distance that the explosion will deal damage. Let's set our debug to duration so we can really see the area properly. Boom, boom. And as you can see, we got a red marker. This means the sphere trace, it's detecting our character. Let's continue with the coding. We'll do for each loop. So this way we go through all the objects that were detected by the sphere trace. And to ensure that we don't apply damage or anything to other items that are not required to receive damage, we'll get hit actor and we'll cast to BP third person character. So this way the code will only run for our character and it won't affect anything else. Now after this, we'll do a check to see whether our character is hiding behind an obstacle or not, so it can receive damage or not. So now this time we'll use a line trace. We'll use line trace. For the start location, our grenade's location, get actor location, plug it to the start, and for the end location will be our character's location. So we'll grab from our cast, get actor location, and we'll plug this into the line trace. And we'll also set this for duration so we can see if the line works. Alright, let's see here. We'll spawn our grenade and we were out of the area. We'll do one more time here, and there you go, we have a line. This line will be used to see if we are hiding or not. Looks good. Nice. Oh, one more thing. Currently our grenade is interacting with our character, so we can disable that if you wish. We can go to grenade, static mesh, and go to collision. We'll set this to custom. Can set the camera to ignore so our camera doesn't twitch weird. Pawn and physics body to ignore it as well. Now let's see if it works as it should. Yeah, it's passing through our character. Camera is not being affected. Great. Alright, let's continue with the logic for the grenade. After the line trace, we'll cast again to our PP third person character and split the output hit and grab the hit actor. Here we'll do once, so we don't want to somehow do this multiple times. And now for the next step, we need to go to our character and we'll make a health and we'll set it to float. This is what we'll use to track the damage received by the character. And we should set this to 100. Now we'll get health and also set health and we'll plug it to completed. And for the health, we'll go minus, subtract, and let's say one grenade will do 60 damage when we get hit. Now, we'll need to do a branch, which will be checking if our character's health is 0 or not. And if it is 0, we'll initiate the kill sequence. So we'll go lesser than equal, and we'll leave it at 0. If our character is dead, we'll disable input, get our player controller, then we will get our mesh and we'll set collision enable, select here query and physics, and then we'll simulate physics and mark this to simulate. Should do a print so we can see, right here we'll do a print so we can see what's our health after getting hit by the grenade. Alright, spawn grenade. We received 60 damage, so now we are at 40 health. And one more time, and our character is dead. Very nice. So let's see here, we'll throw a grenade around this corner and then we'll hide. And there you go, we didn't receive damage. And again, didn't receive damage. So it is working. Maybe I should increase the radius a bit, just so it's easier for us to see. So we'll do like 600 now. So I throw it behind the corner and I hide. And you see the line goes through the object to us, but we don't receive damage because the way was blocked. So we can also go here and we'll throw a grenade and it exploded on the other side and we didn't get damaged. So our logic so far is working great. That's it for the first tutorial. Like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one where we'll do damage based on distance, launch character, and send bodies flying.